Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, hello. I do usually do these videos obviously when a bit of activity has picked up or what have you, but obviously not much point in doing these kinds of videos when nothing's happening. So also, if you are new here again, I don't always do videos like this, these story time videos or paranormal related ones, but I definitely want to get into it because I absolutely love the paranormal. For quite a few days, in fact for probably like 2 weeks solid, absolutely nothing was happening ever since my last update. The last update was, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was, I heard a thud and a scratch at my window, and this was after my cat had launched out. We're in autumn now, so I have shut the window just to stop the cold breeze from coming in. As you can also see, I did touch up my roots, but that's completely irrelevant. So this newest update, I heard footsteps coming up my stairs, and I will insert little pictures along the way and video. Oh well, technically I've already inserted the EVP part of this footage because I really wanted to make sure that I was hearing these noises and through the actual device. So I couldn't hear crap with my basic earphones, so I tried with my technically they're my mum's, but I tried with my headphones, Beats ones. I heard a couple of faint noises, but I thought, you know what, just stick it in the editor, enhance the volume completely, and then listen, and oh my gosh, I got a few thuds in. Every single morning for a week straight, from Monday to Friday, except if it's a public holiday, or my dad chooses to work from home, every single day for about 5:14, maybe 5:19 in the morning, my dad gets up ready for work and he has to travel to the city, so I mean, he lives pretty close to 7 o'clock. It only takes about an hour or so to get to the city from where we live. But anyway, I very clearly heard someone come up the stairs and, you know, basically bashing their way through the stairwell door. And I think, okay, just my dad getting up, getting ready for the day. Then I just, you know, decided to check my phone what the time was, and yeah, it was 5 AM. I also was really wanting to make sure that I could get a good night's sleep in, so that's also why I checked the time, you know, just to see what time it was and how long I had been sleeping for. I instantly heard somebody go into the study, which is my dad's study. I figured maybe he was just fixing up a few programs to begin with, just tidying up a few other things here and there. I never ever heard him go toward the kitchen. To go toward the kitchen, you'll have to keep going past the set, which you see in the video. I go to my right to go to the study. To go to the kitchen, you obviously go to the left, all the way down the hall, down a new hall, and then to the left again into the kitchen. So I never heard him go past. Then again, I wasn't really falling back asleep again either. But I very clearly heard someone come upstairs, figured it was just my dad, but then I then reminded myself, after I looked at the time, it's a Saturday, he has zero reason to be up at this hour. I definitely knew that my mum was definitely going to be up very early because it is about, all my devices are over there, and my iPod's dead, and that's the closest thing to me. I presume it's like 6:30, maybe even close to 7 o'clock by now. Also, we do have guests staying here. My brother's friend, not to exploit them obviously, but just a few circumstances happened with their prior living arrangement, so my family's the kind to not ever let anyone you know, be stranded out in the streets, because the streets are twice as dangerous as what being in a home is. So at first the answer was no, because it's just awkward, but then my dad had a change of heart, and so obviously we've got our guests staying here, so my brother's friend and his girlfriend. And at this time they were not awake yet. They are staying over in their studio, which is where quite a lot of activity first happened, and I was the first one to notice these things, as usual. So those two weren't awake just yet. In fact, by the time I was starting to listen to this recording, that's just a basic iPhone video recording, is when the friend got up to shower. And note to yourself, don't try to listen to things in headphones when technically my room is directly next to the bathroom, and on the other side of my bedroom wall is where the shower is, so I hear every thud coming from the bathroom. So yeah, not a bad idea to listen to audio when someone's taking a shower. So I waited till the friend was done, and then I got back to listening again. and sure enough I caught a few thuds. These kind of thuds aren't like knocking against a wall or a table or floor. I mean more like if you just heard that my chair swinging, when my dad is sitting on his study chair, he often will sway just a little bit and you can hear the chair cracking or crunking or making noises that you would typically hear with a very a chair that's just starting to become a bit old from so much use. So that's precisely what I was hearing, other than the very clear footsteps came up the stairs. I asked my mum when she finally got up. In fact, I messaged both my parents, but mum eventually came up the stairs. Like I said, to start her day, she's got karate training later, and she's also an assistant. I asked her if Dad was up at 5 AM, like the earliest of 5 AM for any reason, and she said none other than to go to the toilet. And I said, why would he need to use the upstairs toilet? You have your own. So therefore, Dad was never upstairs. And about 20 minutes ago, Mum just got up. So these noises of someone coming up the stairs and then going into Dad's study, and then very faintly hearing the chair swivel just a little bit. I don't know, but that's the I thought I was grabbing a bit of fluff off my pants, and it turns out just my extensions. I don't have all my extensions in. That's the benefit of having really thick extensions. You don't have to put them all in, especially when it comes to ponytails. Anyway, so that's my brief update. I'm just gonna let you listen to this audio. Bloody hell! Listen to this audio now, and then just decide for yourselves. Definitely wasn't my cat. He was definitely eating food at the time, which is over in the laundry. And if you watch my cat picks out my makeup, you see that I had to travel quite a far to the other side of the house. Not like it's a huge time gap, but I did have to travel from here in my room all the way to close to the back door just to get to the cat food, which you would have seen me navigating my way through my house in that video on my phone. So just listen for this audio for yourself and decide. Typical, there was no one in the study. The light is only left on because they use it to shine down to the stairwell light. Maybe the actual stairwell light is broken, I don't know, but basically, 7 o'clock and onwards you don't really need the light on, so that's why I switched it off. Anyway, so thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you all for my future videos, obviously between regular uploads and these kinds of story times. And if anything else random happens, I will definitely talk about on the spot, so it's completely fresh and then I'm not leaving out any detail in time. So yeah, I have recently fallen in love with Oh My Gosh TV's content, plus all of his friends' content, and I saw like a light fade, like someone switched off the light back there. I definitely wouldn't be to studio light because that's too far away. Well, there is a faint burnt light in the window, but I figure that's like a monitor or something. I don't know. Again, our guests are using that, so again, I love paranormal related videos from Haley Reese, from Oh My Gosh TV and all of his friends. Who else do I follow that talks about ghosts a lot? Brooke Houtz now and again. But again, she's more of a variety of videos. Anyway, so I love that kind of content, so that's why I'm not entirely happy that these things are happening, obviously, but I'm not happy. Like, I absolutely love to talk about it, not to add fuel to the fire and entice it more, but people ought to know that this shit does exist, obviously. People are not just pulling stuff out of their ass. Sorry, my camera switched off, but I just caught it, so still got accurate settings. Anyway, talking too much at this point, so thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all for my future videos, regular uploads, and videos like this as well. Depending on how many things happen, or are heard, will vary on whether or not I get to film. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all for my future videos. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm filming this portion of my phone, hence the crappy quality. Is it along the timeline right about here? I'll switch the camera around in just a second. So right about where those two text bubbles are, where I got some, like a communication word. I decided to insert the whole clip as one in the timeline. I wasn't chopping it up, you know, up there, you know, in the library. I just chucked the clip in so I could go along and cut the blank spaces out. Anyway, so either way, I still caught this EVP in the one hit. So I suppose it'll be very fast. Hey, I've got the headphones in currently, but you'll obviously be able to hear it when you actually watch the main part of the video. It's very quick, but I do you know, double up the clip so that you can hear it again. I definitely didn't hear this hey or whatever the sound is in person when I was filming it. Obviously there's some things that your camera picks up better than what your own ears do. So that means that there was an active spirit hovering around my camera enough to have whispered a hey. I mean, I'm not intimidated at all. Like, I'm not nervous, I'm not whatever you want to call it. I'm not taken aback or anything like that. In fact, I don't feel like anything. It was a bit of a surprise at first, obviously, but cute double chin moment.